All right, we're talking about accountability. This puppet right here, bro, right here, accountability. This is literally so freaking important, so important. I'm gonna break down how and why you take accountability. Number one, you are responsible for everything in your life, everything. Even if you're really not responsible for it. Wait, so Ben, you're telling me when you got hurt, right, and you had your knee surgery and you were working really hard and, you know, stressed and took care of your body and all that, you're telling me you're responsible for that? How are you responsible for that? Isn't that like something you can just be mad about forever because it's like not fair? Well, I could be mad about it forever and I could sit and woe is me and be unfair, but at the end of the day, it is my problem to fix. I didn't cause the problem, but it is my problem to fix. It is my problem to fix, right? And it's like, you know, whatever, your parents aren't doing something, your brothers don't treat you right, whatever problem you have, bro, whatever problem you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm responsible. You're responsible for fixing it. You're responsible for fixing it. There's no fairy coming. There's no magic fairy that's gonna wave its wand and say, oh, here you go. Yeah, all your problems are fixed. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? No, bro, that's not how life works. You gotta be responsible for everything. And this sounds dreary and, oh man, like it sounds like a lot of work and struggle, but I promise you, at the end of the struggle comes this feeling of liberation. This feeling of liberation. Dang, I took a negative and made it to a positive, bro. You took a negative and you turned it to a positive. You turned it to a positive, bro. You know how powerful that is? Like, you can take anything in your life and do that. Literally anything. This is a big one, bro. How many people can you name right now that complain? How many people can you name, bro? I can think of like 10 already off the top of my head. I haven't even thought about it. Stop complaining. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. No one cares. People got their own lives to live. We are human beings. We are inherently selfish. We are inherently selfish, which means we're all worried about our own problems. You might complain, and someone might give you sympathy, which is fine, but does that help you? Does that help you solve the problem? No, bro. Stop complaining. Nobody cares. They're your demons to own, bro. They're your problems to own. No one's gonna come. There's no fairy. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. So stop complaining. Have the ability to turn this into a positive. You're gonna sit on the negative and say, oh, woe is me. Why am I in this position, bro? You know how you sound? Is that inspirational? Think about anyone that you look up to. Do they do that? No. They take their negative, they put in their work, they put in the process, and they get to a positive. And they set an example for other individuals, bro. All right, look. Is that someone? I don't know, whatever. Bro, take action. This is how you solve your problems, guys. And this goes back to that first video about, you know, the game and the squares and life, bro. It goes back to that. You can't think through your problems. Like, you can't just sit and I can't think my body to get better. I can't sit in my bed, go, and think my body to get better, bro. That's not how it works. Thought is a beautiful counterpart. It's a beautiful player too, right? You don't just do without thinking. Obviously you think, duh. But like, bro, action is the primary piece. You have to love the process. You have to love the process. I'm gonna keep going back to my injury because that's my thing. I'm not sitting here thinking about, oh, when can I get healthy as soon as I can? No, I'm in the gym. I love the process of getting better. You have to see the beauty in the struggle, bro. Roses grow in concrete too. You know what I'm saying? You have to see the light in anything that you're doing. That's how you're gonna get better. You have to love the process of betterment. There's something to it, guys. There's something inherently extremely satisfying to say, I did a good job. I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm gonna work harder tomorrow. These are all amazing things to say to yourself. You need to, bro. It's how you be accountable. You have to love the process. Because if you're chasing a career for the money, you're not really gonna have a good career. How can you be a good lawyer if you don't love law? The best lawyers in the world love sitting down with law. There's something intrinsic, bro. It's their divine child that loves the process. You have to connect your divine child with the process in order to be accountable. Don't be so results driven, bro. Be input oriented, not output oriented. I'm not worried about the outcome. I'm worried about the inputs. I'm not worried about whether I'm ever going to be healthy or not. Look, whether I'm healthy, whether I'm never healthy, bro. Let's say my body will never, be how it was. You know what? I can at least take satisfaction knowing that I did my absolute best. Like, it just gives you a certain feeling of inner peace. Inner peace. All right, look, last two parts of accountability. You have to be humble with yourself. You have to be humble and look for the lessons. You can be a victim all you want if you want to. Anybody can sit and complain about their position. Literally anybody can take aspects of their life and say, wow, woe is me, I'm a victim. but the humility of it will breed the lessons. You have to look for the lessons, bro. The inner struggle. When I got hurt, yeah, I had that victim phase, but at the end of the day, I learned so much about the process and patience and compassion and treating people a certain way and having an appreciation for the things that we take for granted, bro. It starts with humility. Humility leads to lessons. You're gonna, like, use your negative experience, turn it into a positive. Use it as something that, oh, I'm really proud of this. You know, I'm really proud of how I handle this. I'm gonna be an example. It's bigger than you. People who get hurt can reach out to me and say, how did you deal with it? Like, what happened? And not that people do, but I'm just saying that's the attitude. Like, I'm not in here for me. I'm in here for, you know, my future son or my future daughter. When they get hurt, I can tell them about how I handled it. I can give them inspiration. I can teach these lessons that I have now learned through negative. Iron sharpens iron, fire breeds dogs, bro. That's the thing. You don't get stronger if you're not tested, bro. You're not. Do good, do right. And this comes back to humility, where it's like, you gotta do good. Be accountable and do the right thing. The more you do the right thing, the easier the path becomes. So in summary, guys, like, you gotta own your problems. You gotta own your problems. You gotta be accountable. You have to be humble with them. And you have to use that negative energy and convert it into something wholesome and positive. Do good. Do good. We're human beings. We want to help each other out. Use it as fuel. All right, guys, I'm going to add this onto the accountability video. I just kind of forgot it. It was in my notes. I just looked at it. Bro, common is wrong. The common thing to do is complain, right? The common thing to do is to blame other things. The common thing to do is not take extreme stock in the situation and for yourself and make yourself better. That's common, right? Think about all the bad things that people do. Common to be on social media. Common to eat poorly. Common to be on technology. Common to get bad sleep. All of these things, they're wrong. People, the path less traveled, there's a reason why the herd goes towards the bad path, bro. There's a reason why people are out here unhappy. Everything you've been taught is wrong, bro. You're programmed. You're programmed by our society elevates the mediocrity. Think about it. Society elevates the mediocrity. Like, oh, it's okay. You don't have to push. Nah, bro. Nah. Common is wrong. It's wrong. You know, these serial athletes and serial entrepreneurs and people who work their face off for what they want, they're not common. But they have something within them that's pushing them. So if you really want what you want, if you really want to be accountability, you want to fix your life up, bro, don't be common. I'm going to leave you with that. Don't be common.